Morning everyone, and welcome to my channel. And me and little Peanut are here to do Onesie Wednesday. I was just saying to hubby, I'm going to do Onesie Wednesday, and I'm saying it okay, but I said to him, every time I go to say it on film it doesn't come out the same, but I managed it, I did it. I've got another cold, been ill all week with it so far, but it's better today though. It matches the weather actually. It's dull and dark today, so it's a bit of shadow. But gorgeous little Owen Roy here, also known as Peanut. He's making his contribution. He's still wearing his outfit that he wore for Mum's birthday on Monday. Looking all cute. Look, how's he look? I don't know whether he should be waiting tables or selling onions. He just looks so sweet, doesn't he? So he's wearing a little black... I haven't got a navy hat, funnily enough, but his bow and that is black anyway. But I thought to myself, I haven't got a navy hat. That'd be really handy, especially for him, a plain one. And I haven't got plain black socks, or I could have put white socks on him, but I was looking for the black contrast, and I've just realised now, silly woman, why didn't you put white socks on there? It would look much better. But he looks fine, and he's gorgeous. And he was wrapped in the blanket as well. He was in the bouncy chair, so he looked like that, so it didn't really matter. But he's wearing a lovely onesie, which was a present from Auntie Sue for Mum's birthday. So thank you, Auntie Sue. It looks amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it. A little hat from eBay, one of those cheap ones you buy for $3.99 or whatever. And then he's got little navy socks from Next with his little legs out. He's the Sleeping Alexa kit, and he's got legs like turkey drummers. He really has. They come out on the side. Look at that. Can you see that? They're really chutchy and come sideways. But he's cute. Sometimes he looks like a little frog. Looks really cute. Still love him as a boy. Wouldn't change him back now. Absolutely love him as a boy. It's the best thing I ever did was change him over. And he just looks adorable. So I hope you're all well. There's a lot of people suffering with colds and things at the moment, isn't there? A lot of nasty bugs going around. So if you're suffering like I've been, I hope you feel better soon, or you're just recovering. Take it easy. Plenty of vitamin C, fluids, paracetamol, all that kind of thing. Some nice healthy soup or something. I always take hot water with lemon and honey in, and then garlic and that kind of thing, and try and, drink plenty and rest and take paracetamol and that kind of thing. And then just wait for your body to fight it, isn't it? That's all you can do. So, yeah, there's little Owen Roy looking absolutely adorable. And up next is Scarlett. There she is, fast asleep as always. And Scarlett is the Lavender asleep, just in case you don't know. And she's wearing a little yellow hat and scratch mittens. They were left over from when I used to have my shop, so they're a few years old now. And then this onesie that everyone loves when I put it on there. It's a Bowden one, but I got it off eBay from one of those ex-high street stores that sells the stock on. And it's lovely. It's a lovely yellow, so it would have been fine for Theme Thursday, but I've got something to put her in, so I'll change it for tomorrow. But it's a lovely onesie. I like the long sleeved ones, and it's got little bunnies all over it, and they're really sweet, little snuggled up bunnies. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see. There you are. Look at that. Aren't they cute? Really cute. Let's take it back a little bit. That frown. Oh, you can see a bunny over there. I was going to see little bunny by there. I was going to put the bunny with her, but it didn't sort of look right. I couldn't get it to lay right. But she's wearing, and then little socks from Next. And she just looks really sweet, doesn't she? Been waiting for some cable ties to come from Tinkerbell Creations. So they came this morning, so because her head came off the other day. If you do your own dolls or change their bodies and that kind of thing, there's a fine line, isn't there, between having it tight enough so that it doesn't come off, but not so tight that you can't turn the head. So it just come loose, and I didn't have any cable ties. And the body that I put on her was one I got from a lady on eBay that she makes them. And they're nice bodies and everything, but she uses those cheap, the fatter cable ties like you use in general around the house, not the really fine ones. And I'd used it for now and tucked the end in under the hem, you know, on the neck and everything. But it had, obviously I hadn't did it tight enough. So I thought, I'm not going to bother trying to push her head back in and squeeze the cable tie up a little bit more and get her head back on again, because because I've done that before. So what I did was I just put some string in there for the time being, and then I ordered some cable ties, the very fine ones. So I did that this morning, took 2 minutes to change that and put her head back on, and hopefully it'll stay on this time now. Because I think the slightly wider ones are probably not fitting in the groove in the neck properly. I think that might be what it was, and then you're not getting the, and when you've got the fabric as well, you're not getting the, the tightness right. It's hard to gauge it. So, yeah, I mean, it's rarely ever happened. I did sell a doll once. When I first started out and I started making them, I used to sell them. And I used to sell them to fund the hobby. So they never went for a lot of money or anything like that. But the idea was that I sold them, and then I could buy the next kit then, and sometimes have a bit over and have a kit myself, and this sort of thing. And you've got all the paints and the oven and all that kind of thing you've got to buy. And I was selling them. I used to put on one every few weeks, and they were selling away quite happily. And then I had one that I sent out, and the lady was, really nice and all the rest of it. And it didn't go for a lot of money, but I was happy. It covered the kit and my fees and a bit over. So, I was happy enough. So I sends it off, and she said, oh, well, actually, I didn't buy it for me. I bought it for my friend because she doesn't have a PayPal account. So I thought, oh, here we go. So I just politely said to her, well, I'm really sorry, but, if you bought it, then you're the person I have to contract the sale with. So, if you want to return it or anything like that, because my friend doesn't like it. So I said, oh, that's fine, just return it, because I thought that, because that's what I feel like. If you don't like something, I don't want you to keep it. I don't want you to spend a lot of money on something you don't like. I want someone that would appreciate it, have it, rather. I can always put it back on sale again. It's not a problem. It doesn't bother me. Or it never used to bother me. So, for some reason, this other woman then was like, oh, no, I'll keep it. And then I won't keep it. And then I will keep it. And they went on for a little while. And then in the end, she decided she would send it back. And instead of just, I was perfectly polite. I just said, yes, fine, no worries at all. But this woman, for some reason, made a whole drama out of it. And she was like, it's not good enough, I don't like it, I don't like the hair, I don't like this, I don't like that. And I said, well, that's fine, you don't have to keep it, do you? And then she said, oh, the hair wouldn't stay in the hairstyle. And I'm like, I don't know what you're going on about. And I said, well, I brushed her hair and put her all nice when I sent her out to you. And she wasn't happy anyway, she sent it back. So about a week later, the box turns up, and I thought, right, here we go. So I'll get her out, and I'll just, to put her nice and tidy and everything, and I'll take some fresh photos, and I'll put her back on eBay again. And when I opened the box, she'd just been thrown in the box. One of her legs was off. How that happened, I don't know. And one of the legs was off, and this woman had got the hair, and like you just brush the baby's hair nicely around and all the rest of it. It looked like she sort of got a brush and sprayed something on there, like a hairspray or something, it felt like. And then it would look like somebody, like, can you imagine like a great big gorilla with a brush, brushing a baby's hair, so that when it brushed it and swept it up like that, it would be, like whoosh, like a tidal wave, and just stuck up like something cartoony. The hair was like that. And I felt so, so thingy for it. So then I refused to give her the refund then. And I said, no, you've damaged this, and, this isn't on, you can't do things like that. And then we had a fight over it then, and she didn't get her money because she damaged it and everything so much. It looked awful compared to what it was when I sent it out. And I didn't get the clothes back, and I didn't get all the rest of it. And I stopped selling them then because it was so much hassle, and I thought, I can't be doing with this, and I stopped selling, and I've never sold a baby since. And I just went into, I did the dresses then and the clothes instead, and then I really enjoyed that, and then just made babies for myself. And I used to make one now and again for my mum and that kind of thing. Oh, she was a so and so. She used to say, before she started painting herself, she'd say, oh, I've seen this kit. Say it's a Noah, for example, and she'd say, oh, I've seen this kit. It's lovely. If I buy it, will you paint it for me? And I'd say, well, I'm really busy, Mum, because I'm constantly painting every day because it was like my job. And she'd say, but when you're in between the others, or you've got an hour to spare or something, I don't mind. I'll wait for it. And she'd send me the kit, and then it'd be like a week later. Is it nearly done? What are you doing? Is it nearly done? And I'd be like, Mum, I've been rooting all week and doing my eBay and doing this. I haven't even had a chance to blink. My housework's piling up. This, that, and the other's going on. And I haven't had a chance to even look at your baby. And then a few weeks later again, then it'd be, have you done it? Can I have a look? And all the rest of it. So in the end, I had to say to her, like, Mum, I just can't do these, so fast. So then she started doing them herself then, and she loved it. So it was brilliant in the end. It wasn't a problem. And I was relieved, and she was perfectly happy. And then it started then that we could, share the hobby together then. And she'd be like, oh, have you seen this new kit? Or I'd be on turn, like, have you seen this new kit? And then I'd be like, oh, look what I've made and the things I've put on the shop this week and all this sort of thing. And it changed it, and it was good. So what I should have said in the first place was, will you have a go, Mum? I'm only learning. I'm just starting out. You have a go. If I can do it, I'm sure you can. And she did, and she really enjoyed it. And she really loved the babies as well. And she really, got into it. She had baby stuff everywhere. Because it was only Mum, because she'd been widowed for years. And so she could do what she'd like, as she should do. And honestly, it was like a crash. But she was happy in the middle of it all. So that was fine, isn't it? You only get one life at the end of the day. Do what you like. So, so there we go. So she's looking absolutely gorgeous. And I might do Theme Thursday and put it on, because I'll be out tomorrow. I gotta go shopping tomorrow. So I might do my Theme Thursday, I don't know. I've got the baby's clothes ready. I'll go and have a look, because I'll see how this comes out first, because it's quite dark and shadowy today. So I don't know, I'll have a think, because I can always do the Theme Thursday on Friday if it's a bit brighter. But we'll see how we go. So there you go. So take care, everyone. I hope you enjoyed seeing these two this morning for a very quick Onesie Wednesday. Quick for me. And we shall see you soon. Bye. Take care. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.